Hi, once again. Thank you for being with me. I will term this other lesson as the continuation of the past lesson we took in the reading passage or in the reading story. And this is a form of an exercise of the vocabulary words we took for the reading. As you can see the words here: access, authority, large, obstacle, tool, torment, and weight. Now, what I want you to do is you read the meanings of the words and determine the word. Vocabulary. Directions. Choose the word from the box that best matches each clue. So these are the clues. The one that best matches each clue. Yeah. The words here that matches each clue. Write the word on the line. So you have to write them on the line. So let's start. Number one, very great pain. Very great pain. Very great pain. Which clue word that has this definition, or to say, which clue word? Which word has this definition? Very great pain. So, if we can choose, say, very great pain, the word that best fits this clue word here, or this clue sentence, or sorry, this clue phrase is torment. Torment is the one that match. That's a very great pain, torment. Number two, something that prevents or stops progress. Something that prevents, stops progress. Remember, the vocabulary words I was showing you, I showed you a picture of a tree that fell on the street and blocks the way. So the tree fell on the street and blocked the way, so cars cannot pass easily, or even people cannot pass easily. So that is what we call an obstacle. An obstacle. Good. And number four, right to approach, enter, or use. Right to approach, enter, or use. Remember, I showed you a picture of a passage with a barrier and a stop sign. It means if you have the right to approach and enter or pass, that means you have an access. It means you have an access. Good. Number four, to become limp and bend down, wither. Say it, wither. Remember, I showed you a picture of a plant that blooms and later on bent down again, fell on the ground. So when something become limp and bend down and or wither, it is wilt. It's wilt. Number five, power to enter, power to enforce obedience. They have the power to enforce obedience. And if you can remember again, I showed you the first picture, I showed you vocabulary lesson we had, is that a picture of police officers, I may say, they are there to enforce obedience. And they have the power to do that. Therefore, they are called what? Authority. The authority. Good. Now, let's come to the next one. The next part of this exercise, direction. Choose the word from the box that best completes each sentence. Write the word on the line shown on the left. So the lines shown on the left. So it's a continuation of the first 5. So we go to number 6. The fields of South Carolina are with growing fruits and vegetables. Of course, I showed you a picture of strawberries on the ground. And they are, the fields of South Carolina are what? Are lush. They are lush. Number 7. To harvest crops, farm owners need to a large supply of labor. They need to a large supply of labor. To harvest crops, farm owners need to a large supply of labor. Here, you have to use your idea. In order for to harvest the crops, the farmers need what? Just ask yourself, what do they need? The supply of labor. So they need something to a large supply of labor. And which one do you think will fit here? Will you say access? Of course not. So you need access to a large supply of labor. They need authority to the large supply of labor. Anyway, so the correct answer is access. They need access to a large supply of labor. Then, number 8. One for farm owners is the difficulty of finding a large labor supply. 1. Now, we have to use our knowledge about context clues to figure out the word that is missing. Now, if you look here, you will see a word like difficulties. Let me just look at this one. You look for a word here, difficulties. That is a clue for the word we want, the answer we want. So 1, difficulty. Which word among these words that has a synonym to difficulty? The one that has the best synonym for difficulty is this word, obstacle. So you can say one obstacle for farm owners is the difficulty of finding a large labor supply. You cannot say one torment, one toll, no, one will, no, one access, one authority, no. Number 9. After many months, grueling farm labor can take on the workers. See, grueling, this one, grueling. Remember the boy having exercised for long, to say, having run for a long distance, he has to sit down, tired, very much tired, and drink water. So the running takes what on him? So this word, grueling, is the clue word for this word called toll. So the correct answer is toll. Our correct answer for this exercise is toll. Okay. Now, number 10. They may not have to change their working condition. They may not have to change Okay, this word change gives you exactly a clue and also working condition. So they may not have what? They may not have the authority to change the working condition. So briefly, this is the page for the exercise page for the reading passage or the reading vocabulary we took. Inshallah, we'll talk about the reading probably the next time we meet. So far, so good. I have to leave you here, at least for now. Thank you very much, and see you next time.